Starting with session 32. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DominateDominion number 66. These semifinals match are coming up onto this one. It's going to be LCAD, the bird getting some words with the one and the only Gandair. And we are going to be looking in at, well, people that we kind of grown to love even more so. The King's Enema. On the other hand, Clueless, the ones we kind of say we root for when we see them play against some major opponents. The Clueless team is a very good one. We have Sun and all stuff in there, but King's Enema, the ones we choose to numerate out quite a bit.
Yeah, King's Enema is, they're definitely my favorite team to commentate games of, because I never know what kind of comp they're going to play. I never know what type of style they're going to play, whether they're going to do like crazy roaming or all sorts of other different things. Enema is a team that they can win to anyone. Unfortunately, they also seem like they can lose to anyone, so you have to watch out for that. The chat bands were Zyra, Captain, Annie, and Kazik. The only band that's different there from the ones earlier on is Zyra and Annie. Zyra's band because her potential sounds really high and AoE is good, and Annie's a really durable character with stun and a bunch of AoE. Seeing Cassiopeia and Urgot band as well. And Cassiopeia is a character with a lot of AoE damage, very high sustained damage, and Urgot is a very safe range AoE character.
Yeah,
and then, go ahead.
No,
I was just going to transition to picks, so you want to talk about bands, go for it.
No, sorry, I was going to say I've seen quite a bit with Sun, but keep on going.
Yeah, Sauron also is a really good Urgot player, and you don't ban Urgot, Sauron can hold it and really can do a lot of nasty with it. He is really harasses because of Terrace faster, so if you want to throw him down to bottom lane, it's pretty safe to do that. Top lane, he's more durable than the other range AD is, so he can survive fights and get his damage in for a lot longer. That's probably weak, man. My voice is a little, this week.
It's getting there. It is definitely getting there, but I tried to help out next on there. But I think we have Serious Wukong in Italy. Any big things we have to talk about other than maybe the Wukong we haven't really seen too much of. But yeah, Serious in Italy, we definitely don't want to see them on the field and the name.
It's in the pitch. Shifu with picking up Brand for his team. Brand, a lot of AoE damage, stun. Brand's a great character. It's difficult to get out of fights once you get into them, unfortunately, but that's just the way Brand is. That's the kind of trade-off you have to make for his power. Over this side, we've seen Sauron Kale. Sauron Kale is freaking scare. It's definitely scare. Late game kill damage, imagine you have a ranged 80, and imagine it can hit your entire team at the same time. Now also imagine it can slow you and speed up itself so it has amazing chase, and it can make itself invincible, just bail out at the last second. Or it could invincible J4, who's at low health, and he jumps in with the Cataclysm and he has like 400 health, and you're like, oh, just kill J4 real quick. But no, Kale's giving him the invulnerability. Now J4 has trapped someone in the Cataclysm, and it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm dead now. Sauron Kale's pretty good. I'm a big fan of it. Kale's a really good champion in this map. But she's really fragile early on. Getting her to late game, she is like the definition of late game hero, kind of along with Jax.
Definitely have to agree with that one, man. Looking at the board, Brown Blues are going to be picking up Pantheon, Cloud going to be picking up the Fizz. Let's look into his Zinzao, and we do have this board they picked up. Maokai and the Gragas yet again, but Fizz, we talked about it before because it was Vandal. What do you think about this pick for Cloud?
For Fizz, I don't know who particularly is the Fizz player on their team, but I have someone who's really good at it. And I like Fizz because he's a quick champion. I mean, if you get Sweeper and Lickbane on him, then he can cover a ton of ground. You don't really need to build armoring MR with Fizz to keep him alive, you need help in CDR, because you can keep yourself alive by dodging abilities with Playful Trickster, or Playful, depends on how you activate it or not activate it. And you can do a ton of damage. There's another build for him where you can do where you can really 100 people with a BFG and a Disceptor, and it's just absolutely brutal. So Fizz can do a lot of damage, and he's a real nuisance, and it's just difficult to deal with. My response to Fizz, because I'm not that good, is I panic and fight to get it on close and hope I can turn him into something reasonable later on. Fizz is a character that I think everyone has to have a little bit of respect for, because you can't just be like, Brand early game, oh, it's Brand, he's going to do a little bit of damage because we don't have items yet. Alright, that's fine, we'll take a Seer, Stun, or whatever, and we'll dive through and kill his ally. Fizz on their hands like, no, Fizz is there, don't do it. Because people really don't know how much damage Playful Trickster does. I mean, it's really, really powerful. And you want to power that up first in a lot of cases because that's how you stay alive. So by having that to keep yourself alive with, you also have it ranked up and it does a whole bunch of damage on top of that. It's melee. He jumps into the fight with that, slams that down, hits a whole bunch of people, or can strike out to something. But Fizz is dangerous.
He is. Yeah, he is that Playful Trickster. He's been tied out going to be used to just engage in, or finish the kill, 100 to 0 somebody, flash. So I do have to agree with that one, and it is going to be Krog going to be locking that one in for himself. So we'll see something a little bit different coming out from him, although I haven't seen the last one. And I'm pretty sure Krog doing some interesting plays off of that one. And we're going to have a big dive team that's coming out from T's Enema. Quite a bit of people that can go into the backline or even go into anything without any trouble.
We haven't seen Xin Zhao so far, this event. Xin Zhao is good, but he suffers from, things. What's a better way to explain that? Xin Zhao is very, you pick the person that you want to destroy and you put Xin Zhao on it. And he's really good at taking out single characters. However, Sauron has Jax, and Sauron is extremely good at Jax. I don't know if we're going to see him in the, Ro4 is their bottom laner. We're probably going to see Maokai bottom. The other stuff up top. J4 Jax, great combo, especially Jax a little bit squishy. Kale can bail him out with the heal and the invincible. That could be really ugly. Or we could see people's Gragas bottom. Everything can bottom except really J4. Yeah, Sauron plays every position in this game. He prefers to play AD characters though. Sauron Jax bottom. I mean, he's won games with that. He's won games Sauron top. BB Pop is probably not going to bottom, but Kale's characters can definitely do that. Gragas, way more likely to bottom than the other characters. Maokai, yeah, I feel like maybe we'll get people's bottom wolf for top Maokai. I don't know what these plays, because people's sort of mercenary. He's played for a lot of teams. He's subbed in a lot of places. He's like super high ELO fill-in for people. And Sauron can just play top or bottom with basically everything he owns, and is really good at that. Ro4, I know, is a bottom laner, but, I mean, pretty much everyone else knows how to top to an extent. And BB Pop is usually their range AD carry. So I expect we'll see him in the top part of the map. So I'm going to guess that people's bottom, because people has the CV, you can still throw that to the upper part of the map. You won't have any AP up there, though. Well, I mean, could be Sauron bottom, people's top. I have no idea. I'm just going to lock in with I have no idea. Lock in.
I think BB Pop probably is going to go a little bit more AP than AD. But then again, yeah, there is quite a bit of conundrum with what Clueless could go with at the bottom lane. On the other hand, she's Enema. You could see a little bit of the same thing, but it probably would be like Pacific Calvin or Pacific Calvin, right? I don't think there's anything else that really can come out from she's Enema, or what do you think? I'd love to, theorize, but she doesn't really do anything at any time. They're the least predictable team, and that's part of the reason I like casting them. So, I wouldn't know how to call that. And the other team picked a bunch of things that can bot. I'm so lost, guys. Not a good day for the casters on here for this DominateDominion number 66 semi-final matchup. but we're going to be bringing it to you live and in, the Rift. We are going to get choose Enema on that blue side. Super Cat going to be playing that Pantheon. Brown Blues are going to be playing these Wings out, playing Kingdoms. We're going to have Cry going to be playing that Fizz. We're going to have Burst going to be playing the Brand, and Infernal Alistair going to be finishing up the lineup of Choose Enema on MMK8. It's L380, the Burgundian from Woods, one half the cast crew. And here with Gandair, what do you have on that red side for Clueless?
Over on Clueless' side, we have Sauron playing as Zax, Trace playing as Darwin IV, Ro4 playing as Maokai, Stranger Peoples playing as Gragas, and BB Pop playing as Kale, PSA to all of the people watching the live stream right now. There's going to be an important plug after this game about the Ro4 Dominion Showdown, so I want you guys to not go AFK right away afterwards while I go over that quickly before we run our commercial.
Definitely, the 67 will be a little bit delayed just because of something that's going to be coming up. So stay tuned for that one. We don't see what's actually going to bot for either lane just yet, or maybe a Maokai, maybe a Sauron for a Clueless. So
Sauron is a really good bottom lane champion. Sauron excels in 1v1 fights, and you have to be aware of that. Sauron's kit is also really strong, in which he has hyper awareness and he has knowledge of when to engage, disengage. Sauron's ultimate, good mechanical control, is also a very useful thing once he gets, once he gets like the second rank in mechanic control, then Sauron really starts to dominate.
Duo bot is 7-7. It could be duo bot. That'd be really interesting to see, but it looks like it's still going to be strong over in that bottom lane. I mean, I'm going to say, Torna is the person I always see quite a bit, at least competitively for Dominion. So really cool to see him go there. Everybody else going down. We have Frost with the Fizz. Going to try to do this door thing. And I feel like Fizz can do quite a bit to death, especially with the 1-2-0 literally killing them down.
Yeah, Fizz against Zax. Fizz has the ability to dodge stun because of the cooldown on the stun, so he can play for quick stuff away from that if he needs to. And there has been a VAC, because it wouldn't be an online tournament period without one of the 12 people in the game having an issue.
That pause coming into play yet again, and I was scrolling at that moment, so I have my mouse cursor, which is kind of locked in, pretty cool. But other than that, right now I'm looking at the item list, nothing too big, nothing too different, and we'll see Correa probably come back in just for a little bit.
There's not a lot to talk about, guys, watching stream. Normally we have things to talk about, but I mean, it's basically, Wingmo Fight hasn't started yet. Zax stays bottom lane, we talked about that a little bit. The engagement up here at the top, I mean, they have some poke from Gragas, which is really nice, against the poke from Brand, because Gragas is more of an AoE. The Pillar of Flame, I think, is a lot easier to dodge, and the fact that Gragas can just kind of roll that out and have it hang there. There is a Tower Spliff on Alistar, but I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but that's just MKH. Nope, guys, come back. There we go. Can't do the Ro4 plug while we're waiting, because I wanted to bring the page up on stream and the link so I could show you guys where the registration stuff was. You can't kind of do that while we're in the game.
But we'll do that when we're out of the game. Commander Peoples and everybody else, the team, are ready to go for this fight. Hopefully we'll be ready for Correa getting into it, but Traverse is actually looking like he's actually going back because of this connection, so hopefully he's all set and ready to go again. But while we are waiting, it is DominateDominion number 66. Really quickly, shout out to Facebook and Twitter, DominateDominion, do check out those links, because, you want to keep up with DominateDominion crew. It's really cool to keep up on the social media so that we can do the announcements when we're doing other stuff like what we're talking about for the announcement afterwards, but also just anything else that we're doing with the streams over here on twitch.tv/DominateDominion. Other than that, also check out as well the DominateDominion chat over in the League of Legends client's web. You just go in, look for the chat room, join the chat room, DominateDominion. Sometimes full, and sometimes I, as myself, as a caster, should not AFK in that, but hey, it is open and it is a good resource to use if you want to get into color skins or anything else for Dominate Domain.
Alright, make sure our times are synced up.
151, 152,
I'm at 50.
4, 5,
56, 7. Looks like I'm still 1 second behind according to the timeline now.
Let me get a score down. What's up, Enema? It's 203, 204?
I'm at 206, 207, 208, 10, 11, 12.
I'm moving up the wires.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at 216 right now.
17, 18, 19. Okay, cool.
People died, but we had to stick into everything right together, but we did see this windmill fight. People's now going to be trying to costume MMKs, and we'll see how that will go. We'll see everybody else. Hooray, going to go back in. We'll see how they will finish up the fight.
Ooh. MMKs being taken down by Maokai. People low on health, but he does have some mana left. We'll see if they're able to keep this from being captured or not. Grace low on mana is going to get taken down at crit from Pantheon, finishing him off. That is a nice thing to have.
Very bebop denial right there, but unfortunately not going to be enough. Ground Breeze are going to clean that one up, but great job by Bebop picking up the kill before going out. There's going to be the windmills to clear up the Enema, but look at bottom. Look at Sauron just rail the day over the face.
Yeah, Sauron's really good jack speed. Sauron is really good bottom lane speed. Sauron has the highest elo of anyone ever in Dominion. So when you get put and say, hey man, let's play a game, it's Team Sauron, Sauron's on their team. Oh, Sauron's on their team. Oh, whatever. Team fights. No, you're 1v1 Sauron in the bottom lane. MK is the famous top point by himself, keeping Gragas and Darwin back for a little while. Once he's still killing people, does not look like he's going to be able to do so. Ro4 coming down from the side, push advance in with that Storm Shield going to hit take down Alistar. 3-on-1, they don't go for the dive. 4-on-2, do they go for the dive? I mean, I feel like they get in really quickly here and sweep this point. Looks like that's what they're going for. Twisted advance in. This brings the Maelstrom down. Pyroclasm comes out, gets almost carried away by Peoples there. The Pantheon with the ultimate jumping in as well. I heard that go down. And yeah, looks like they were able to sweep that point very convincingly. They did not have Alistar around. They started the fight on a 4v2. It was a very strong beginning to an engagement. Sapling, please. Got him.
It was calculated, all the damage right there, and the Sapling be able to pick that one up. 57 now going to take a lot of damage on the Bebop. Bebop can get out of there. Yes, we will. By the spinning of your 43 health teeth, and we'll be seeing them back away from this one. Although the windmill is secured back up to Chief Enema, Clueless in a little bit of trouble at the moment. We'll see if they can come back.
Jack smells what Chief Enema is cooking. See him stand on the upper part of the point and then move back down. He knows where they were at when they went missing. Alistar hiding in the jungle. Finds BB Pop for a little bit of damage though. And kicks back. Brown Blue's looking to go through the wall and connect, it looks like, but not able to do so. MK just kind of free Alistar with purchase of being on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, that's a really weird position. I think we saw the ping up after that. We do see a 3-man diver around the star, and unfortunately getting picked off. But the snipe people. Oh my gosh, that cast, OP.
Yeah, throwing that out, making sure you get that interruption. Oh dear, Peoples, I'm scared for you. Stun into Airborne. Pantheon ends and makes a very good combination with each other. Jax picks up the kill on him. Pantheon's very low on mana. Jax could win this fight.
Yeah, Super Kevin gonna have to run away, gonna have to stun down, and he's gonna hit and knock. He's gonna throw a spear, but not gonna be enough. So I'm gonna finish the point kill, and Clark's gonna come out and clean up.
Now don't let Sauron get any sort of foothold in the game, or he will just run away with it. The top point was picked up by Clueless' team. J4 is hanging out above the point now. Wants to deter anyone that would push. Also, the fact that he's not revealed by staying up above the windmill means that if someone does push up here, he can come out over the wall. The Pop reveals himself. So they could have waited till Alistar got a little bit closer and then maybe gone for that reveal afterwards, but they had other ideas, and it looks like they may be able to pick up MKH anyway. Brown Bruiser hasn't been joining that fight. Nelson comes down. Brown Bruiser gets blocked by a Cataclysm and dashes out to Trace. Then people from behind with the snipe on Alistar. And the main tank defeated for the moment. They are going to fall back towards the point.
Baby Hop's gonna hit one more shot. It's gonna be a power class and gonna be able to pick up that kill. And now we see Kara's gonna get picked off from Brown Bruiser. Gandair is actually completing more kills. Wolf here is pawned by Pacific Cavern, and we're gonna see Brown Bruiser go in. Audacious charge, push it down. He's stretched out by that spear of Pacific Cavern. Now, Commander People, it's gonna be 1v3. Can he hold off and brace for the point? It's not looking too well. Lurk's gonna miss off on the spear, and Brown Bruiser is still off on the side, picking up the point.
And Brand died to minions. I don't think I've seen execute in a tournament ever. Very interesting that Gragas did not even able to get one hit on him to qualify for that kill.
It's very unfortunate, and the minions are again being very strong. Guys, you think minions are very weak. You might be mistaken.
Yeah.
They kill us quite a bit.
They'll kill Lurk, they'll kill SPG Neoside. They are not concerned with your champion tag. Represent the minions. Waiting for the allies of the team to get together. Clueless grouping up. And Kale heading down the lower part of the map. 4 top versus 3. Kale's not in a good position. These could get bad here really quickly.
We see
Enema wedging in.
Yeah, it's the red top lane, and we have Wolfie are going to be caught in, but Commander People's going to knock them up. And it is that 1-2 wombo combo that has been happening, but they're not going to be able to finish that one up yet until the spear comes out from 6-7.
First advance catches Shifu in a bad spot, takes a lot of damage from the tower in the process. Jarvan's going to pick that up. No, Kale's going to pick that up. Kale got him just before Jarvan's damage did.
Yeah, he has a lot of damage with the Storm Shield coming in, and Brown Bruiser is going to cut up. They're going to use the speed to get out of there, but can he actually get out? I don't think he will. Wolfie are going to be helping out the kill for beating up, and now we see him in a little bit of a bind in between 3 people, triangles up. We'll see if MFH can get out of this one. And then a pause happens.
Yep. Well, we're not getting out of this one for the moment. We are trapped here for just a second. MK's getting low on health. That ultimate keeping him alive for an extra amount of time.
I was going to say item builds and stuff like that, but I've noticed that MK has been doing this thing where he goes inside Clueless' jungle quite a bit and tries to go for this kind of game position. We saw him out there one time, he got caught out just by himself, literally. And MK has kind of shown that he's repeatedly wants to get to the speed sign over by Clueless' side, and I don't know if that's really accomplishing really too much for them.
Right now, no, I don't think it is for them, unfortunately. I'm seeing Sauron recalling the bottom, low on health, although they aren't really in a position to make a play to capitalize on that. I don't think Fizz is aware or can close in to try and snipe that off. He's partway through already.
Yeah, definitely. And let's look at the item mode pretty quickly. Nothing too out of the ordinary, I would say, right? But a lot of just mid-tier items and coming from some of the Swift background. Mid-tier items are a thing that we don't really chase for. We don't really chase for Black Clover, like to start off with. We chase for an Infinity Edge or like a Death Trap, and we're going back into the game instead. But I was about to say, what's the difference between the game items and why it is people in Dominion and Switch tier, and especially just for that.
Ro4, taking out some of that wave, getting a little bit of pay for his trouble. Gragas in the bottom, Fizz backed off, and Gragas can cross to take advantage of that. And looks like Sauron heading top. This is a temporary switch. This is going to be a full-time thing. Sauron waits a moment before engaging, and Shifu is going to take a lot of damage as a result. Pyroclasm gets a really instant set of bounces off the minions. That Pyroclasm really making the trip. Sauron got a little bit of damage on Lurk in the process. Takes him away.
Yeah, definitely did, and unfortunately the bounces did not go the right way, and we're going to see the window cast off over at Clueless' side, and I think it's either going to rotate back down to the bot, or if this is a permanent switch, it's actually a really good switch up.
Yeah, both those characters are very good bottom lane champions, and they don't really have any spell damage up at the top, though, is the only thing that I would worry about switching Jax up there for the rest of the game. Is that they could stack up around a little bit more. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit from Tail, and Maokai does a bunch, but Maokai's magic damage is a lot slower than other characters. He's not really going to be bursting anytime soon.
Yeah, we'll see what will be the actual fight up, but yeah, we're going to see Sauron come back over in top lane. Still seeing Gragas over at bottom lane with Fizz. Well, these Fizz are going to go all around and probably try to go for the back half. Wow, Commander People says, probably no.
Going straight over for the drill, they want to force them down away from the windmill. They don't want them to get tanked up on that with Maokai around. Maokai is very difficult to unseat from points. And they're just looking for a spot to engage. They want someone to make a mistake. Neither one of the two tanks wants to initiate on their tank because that really doesn't accomplish anything, unfortunately. Moving around on the left side now. MKH wants to get in from behind, maybe? Nope. He's going to move down a little bit slower. Oh dear! Both tanks switching places as the fight starts. Sauron taking out Brown Bruiser immediately to start the fight with him.
And it's going to be Lurkin going to try to clear this one up. We're going to have Wolfie going to be finishing it out. That's going to be taking one of the kills, 2 for 2 on the trade score right now. And then is going to go off in the DP top, and we're going to see if Wolfie can actually capture on onto MJ McCabe, just as well. And DP top, and Wolfie can actually finish up on the Mad Cow. Inferno Alistair, you're not long for this world, and it's top going to be able to get the kill with Wolfie.
Maokai, base damage of his, really kicking in on that arcane smash. He's got the pen shoes on top of that. He really helped him pick up that kill on Alistar. I didn't expect him to get the KD there. Both tanks switched places, see Alistar and Mao to just dove through each other into the other team to start the mix-up. Bottom point was captured while that was going on. Lurk is going to turn that around, so only a setback.
Yeah, I set that for just a little bit, but we'll see if they can keep it going. Clueless going to be able to have up the windmill point, but now it's a objective point for the team of Clueless, so Hughes Enema has pressed for that even more so, or they're going to go for this one again. And I agree now, thinking about it, this is one of the reasons why they're actually pressing the drill, because you don't want to actually fight off on the windmill, with all the tankiness that Maokai kind of brings in. So the capture could be good, but we're going to see the capture yet again. And
oh dear.
In the open, I don't think they're going to have any problems against this kill.
In the bottom lane, Crowd not connecting very well with a from the Warriors like he wanted to. Crowd trying to take it down. Playful trickster down though, and Fizz getting punished for it in the bottom part of the map.
Oh, the Pirate Card is not going to be enough, and Star going to be able to get out of there. Commander Peoples did go away just quite a bit off on the side to make sure that Star would be okay. And I think both the two are going to get out of alive. So good job over there, but we did see the point actually being taken. So Jeff is going to be taken away, and Hughes Enema going to actually pick up a little bit more damage.
This point is going to be neutral before J4 is here, but J4 should be able to arrive before it's full capture. As Tail guns out, nope. He's going to dive in, get connected for that. They're going to start the fight with Brown Bruiser. MK storing the fight is going to make it very difficult for Tail to win at this point. Wolfer is going to try and get some more capture in. And it looks like he's not going to stick around to try and help the point stay neutral. He's going to retreat.
Yeah, Wolfer going to back away. We're going to see a 3 push over at that bottom lane, and we're going to see if the Claw can get taken away from the team of Hughes Enema. Clueless looking in. They're actually going to go rotate back up to the top. That's in no side. And starring with Courage, going to see what they're going to be doing with that one.
People's tagging the speed sign before going back down to the bottom. Once a little bit of that increase. Where did he throw that down at? I just used his CV, but I didn't see where it came up on the map.
Yeah, people just went in and grabbed that. Split the path as well going down. And did not really split anything else. Wolfie is going to be over here at top lane to help out the team. Ground Breeze is knocking in, and now we see the switch up. Straw going to go try to assassin in on Grace. Grace going to be picked up by it. Then yeah, Wolfie is getting out of alive with the invulnerability. But we do see 2 down. Straw going to be taken away. Now MMK is going to be chased upon. It's going to be Baby Top going to be saved out from the cow. Great hit, but to save out the enemy team. And we're going to see the team just push up before that still point, while everybody else will choose Enema backing away.
I'm kind of worried for Peoples now. All the members of Chief Enema are free to move around. Pantheon looks like he's heading down towards the bottom. Peoples is aware of it's going on. He threw down a CV to scout for it, but Pantheon was a little bit ahead of it. And Peoples may be able to get away here. He seems to be able to get that relic, and he's going to be able to do that just fine.
Yeah, Pacific Gavin did not want to take upon it. We don't know where the other two, the Star and Maokai combo. So they're going to go rotate to bottom, and this is a little bit trouble for Lace and the crew.
Masharon came around on the far side, able to connect anyway on Lurch, gets the stun from the counter attack, able to take him down. He wants to pick the fight with Shifu now. Shifu rooted, there's the damage reduction from that Gunchi Maelstrom, really helping Sauron stay alive. Fizz able to connect with the ultimate. is going to kill Sauron. People try to get in a little bit closer, but unfortunately, that's going to get him killed by Fizz. Fizz going to go for trips? No! Zig Zhao denying, unfortunately.
Yeah, getting in duo pair right there and not going to be able to face it off. But he's had the succession happen. It's going to be top lane going to be taken away. Clueless going to be able to pick up the window. And we're going to see what Clueless can do. They're only down 3 points at the moment. So they're hitting a big mid-game point for both teams right now. Who do you think is going to actually take over the advantage? And what do you think the pace is going to go for this game at the moment?
Well, Kale typically scales ridiculously long late game, but we really haven't seen Kale get much of an advantage at all be taking. And the last couple fights have really not gone the way that team would have won. Jackson and Kale are both extremely good late game heroes, but they've been kind of bored around. The last 2 team fights have not gone the way that they wanted them to at the windmill, so I don't think they're going to be able to build that advantage effectively in the late game as they want. Super being caught here is going to take a lot of damage. He's taken down by Kale. Brown Bruiser and Sauron having a little bit of demon source, and the B top putting the ultimate on Sauron, giving that invulnerability from that intervention. Sauron shuts down. And Jin Zhao wants to go for MKH as well. B top low on health. This is 1 hit away from being defeated. Sauron able to escape out. Ro4 on the point. Venture Maelstrom is down for a couple more seconds. But they anyway, Pantheon coming in. Where is Pantheon going to go from this? Goes for Peoples right away. Sauron holding tower, so it does not see as allies. Jumps in. His counterattack is down, so if Jin Zhao was able to connect, that would have been bad. But they would have pulled out very quickly. And it's another case of while they were at bottom lane, they picked up the window. Just every time they seem to pick up the window in one of these engagements, they can't hold on to it.
Yeah, Crowd over there cleaning up that window point from the J4. And we're going to see what the team of Enema. Are they going to be able to push them in the bottom and then play the power play of that boneyard, or are they going to try to hold off on 3 points? We see MMKH zoning out. Brown Bruiser is going to help out over here. MMKH did not get pushed into the turret, but now we see 3v3 about to turn out, and we're going to see if Brown Bruiser can actually take down all the kill. The other man to win the first is the zone out, the top down from that attack speed up. And BB popping down in a little bit of trouble. Invulnerability skill is going to be used. Brown Bruiser is going to turn that one around. Over top lane, the JC Crowd going to be able to take him out. But Lurk's going to be able to pick up a kill. And
the top part of the map, Pantheon's presence up there would have denied anything. If they had won the bottom fight, they couldn't have gone up and swept the top because one, they were too far away. B Pantheon is present there. Maokai is able to get into a position to defend the drill for now. Now, they're still in an okay spot. I say okay because they have they're losing their lead right now. They're ahead by about 20. They're ahead by a little bit more at some points in the game, but they're going to get in a position where they won't have that much nexus health to make trade plays with towers after a certain point. That's something they've been doing a lot this game. Push bottom, they neutral bottom or something like that. They pick up window in the process while the enemy team's trying to defend that bottom point. Brown Bruiser Jin Zhao found. And Sauron, unfortunately, taken out very, very quickly by Fizz and Pantheon. That combination of damage is too strong for Jax to be able to deal with. He's popping, taken down as well. And now Ro4, because Ro4 is going to be the last one to die here.
It's going to get sent out from the 2 assassins, Big Abba Karaga, and everybody else. The rest of the 2 Enema crew be able to finish one up. And they're going to hold on to the windmill point. So slowly but surely, Enema has his lead. They're going to try to keep it going. Can Clueless make another play to make a big trade and actually hold off on the points? We'll see, but it's not looking too good for the team of Clueless.
Fizz is geared up very anti-AD at this point with a Thorn Mail and a Ninja Tabby. Has a Lichbane, don't know what he's going to go into after that. Down on the bottom looking for MKH or others. Pops counterattack gets in, connects. No, not quite. MKH is routing the enemy now, pushing Sauron back away. Super Calvin joining the fight with the Grand Skyfall. 3v2 down the bottom, but 3v2 up top as well. Fizz, Playful Trickster down. J4 comes in, helps take care of him. Brown Bruiser now caught in a really bad situation. Pantheon is moving up as fast as he can, but he had the Grand Skyfall used earlier, so he's not going to be able to use that to skip up to the top. Sauron can chip down MKH over time, but not with Super Calvin there for the stun. Pops the Grandmaster's Might, still pursuing MKH, does get him with the Ignite.
Yeah, good job by Storm picking that one up, and Baby Pop now going to be traded off. 67 going to get in, get locked down, and that first advance with that shutdown bonus coming into play for Wolf here.
Good snare from Maokai to push the advance, stopping him so the tail could move away and get out of auto attack range. The tail was very close to dead, and that push advance was very helpful in that situation. 118 to 110x health in favor of Clueless. They're at a point where if they can get in control of the game, they can win it very easily. And this next team fight is going to be very important for them. If they can single them out here, they find Crowd takes a ton of damage up front. Playful Fix is out, but his health is so low at the moment. They turn all their attention to Brown Bruiser because Fizz left. They kick Brown Bruiser off the map as well. Fizz has to leave the fight. While Fizz has a ton of mana, he doesn't have enough health to really make a play out of it.
Yeah, Fizz is actually looking like an AFK for quite a bit, and unfortunately he gets touched down. He's just going to get caught down over there by the refinery. Now Enema is going to have to play his own game yet again. Going to have to give up his life, but he's going to have to keep going onto the team. And while over at Bob, we do see Brand picking up the Jarvis, but unfortunately the refinery is going to be taken down, and this could be the pull that Clueless is going to have.
And Clueless can bring the game back from this. I like that. That preemptive Grandmaster's Might and the invulnerable from tail. Sauron just helping to clean that up. Jax doing a lot of work for his team. Point still neutral. They're going to fall back because M-Stage is too disruptive for Tail and Jax, it seems. No, Sauron changed his mind. Wants to go back in. Not able to connect with the stun on Krog like he wanted. Is able to pick up the kill anyway, despite the Tumblars being able to land this time.
Yeah, it's looking like Enema are going to have to go down from this one.
This is standard position from Jarvan. If Alistar had retreated, he would have retreated right into Jarvan. Great awareness from Jarvan. Now they're going to take the refinery. Maokai's in a position where all he needs to do is head back to the top, and Pantheon can't make a push. Clueless, in that last engagement, might have just won themselves the game.
Yeah, definitely, and Clueless did make that power play. They got the refinery, and now it's going to be going back to Enema, but they're still at the windmill point as well. Having that ready rest the crew to Enema, need to make a play.
We're bringing Gragas up from the bottom. Brand doesn't seem to be aware of it yet. Maybe responding now by going over towards the Boneyard, and that could prolong the game. Gragas sees that and came back down towards the lower part of the map. Crowd low on health. Not going to get finished off just yet. Has a lot of mana. Wants to circle in for another round. Sauron with the Hex Ranger and the Invulnerable from Tail keeping him alive. Grandmasters might having just one off, however, he's one hit away from dead. Oh, boldly going for Krog, but Jarvan is able to take care of things. And they can't win at this point. They don't have enough time to get to a point and make a play for it. Gragas did come down to the bottom to defend against Brand potentially pushing. That fight was very long. And with Ro4 here, it's one sapling. Victory sapling.
Gets it in, keeps it down, and it is going to be GG going out. Crew's going to be winning out the semifinals, going on to the finals. Congratulations to them winning out the finals or semifinals matchup. Team Enema, they showed off some really interesting strats, keeping up and down, and then pushing out the Krog over from the bottom lane over the top. Did a really good defense for quite a bit, but once one or two power plays, Clueless wanted to do. They made a big trade for 4-for-1 over at that mid. They made a big trade at the end, taking 4 caps to 1, and it was just that. It pretty much sealed the deal, even though Enema was in quite a bit of control of the game for most of it.
And real quick, did you save one of those links from earlier?
Can you post it back in for a second?
Yeah, I just want to show I have it. I'll pin it to you in real quick. And then